Show number 2. They said it wouldn't last, but so far so good. We might even get a third show out of this one. Next week, by the way, we're going to do something special with Mother's Day. So
Cool.
everybody loves their moms, and if you're lucky enough to still have them, you want to treat them right next week, so do keep that in mind.
It's good. You're going to run out of news anchors, though, if you go too long. Because you had Stanky on last weekend.
Yeah,
right?
I know. Well, you guys might have to repeat a couple of times. He's very good. Is he not very good? It's almost like he should be in television or radio. Hey?
Yeah, you guys are both really good at talking.
Yeah, we're not real good at shutting up.
No, that's the problem.
That's great. It takes me a while to say stuff.
That's the problem. You know what, Darryl? Let's talk about that really quick. When I was
What, shutting up?
Well, I mean, all the way through school. You can ask my parents. They'll tell you every time they went in for a teacher interview, it was like, Chris loves to talk for a living. You know, or loves to talk. He's never going to get paid to talk for a living. You know, we got to do something about your boy. Did you have that kind of stuff? Were you a class clown like me, or not really?
I ended up doing some of that class clown stuff, but for the most part, I was really shy. So anytime I would go and do things at school and be up on stage, I would just be terrified that it wasn't going to work out as well as I thought. So I would do it, and I have no idea what the psyche was. I kept pushing myself to go do that. A desire to be liked, and I still hope for that, and I still dream of that someday.
No, I think you've got
but
that happening.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was like I needed to go out there and say, "Hey, you like me? You really like me?"
Yeah.
No? Okay, I'm sorry.
So, and knowing you, like I know you, I'd never think you were that kind of person, but that's what kind of is, was fueled what you do. And Dean, you were definitely a quieter, shy guy. But again, when you see you on stage, when you were at Cook County Saloon, for example, and the show people see at the Rainmaker Rodeo, you just come right out of your shell, so to speak, and you just you're like Garth Brooks up there running around and entertaining, and you just want to entertain. You strive for that, right?
Yeah, it's so much fun too, and with the full band there and the guys, we're like friends, and so it's just a lot of fun. It's just like a party.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get into.
Did you have to learn to be a performer, or did you have to sort of learn as you were doing it? You try certain things, or just get more comfortable, I guess, would be a big part of it.
I still feel like I'm learning, and I'm on a steep learning curve. But every show I go to, I go, okay, I could do this better. I did that. I took too long to say this, and I'm always I'm really hard on myself, which you probably are too, Darryl. Which is what I guess in the end makes us able to do what we do. Is you're able to.
You have to be able to self-analyze, otherwise you just go through life
Kidding
clueless.
yourself.
Yeah, well, clueless.
Self-analyzing. Okay, I'm writing that down.
Yeah, well,
Should do more of that.
Self-critique, if you prefer. That way it doesn't
Yeah.
get quite so psychoanalytical.
Yeah, we all do. We have inside us. We do want to be loved, and we want to, we want to be liked at least. Loved maybe is a stretch, but you talk about growing up in Canada, and you got this song that became the first number one song from a country artist in Canada in the last 5 years. It's called "Canadian Girls," ironically. And at one point in that song, you mentioned Ron MacLean. You talk about all these different things that Canadian girls love, right?
Yeah.
So you mentioned this Ron MacLean line in it about watching Ron MacLean with their dad and things like that. And then a week ago or so, I'm watching Hockey Night in Canada, and Ron MacLean says, by the way, Canadian country music star Dean Brody's in studio with us today. And he mentioned that, and you got there. Was it because of the song, or how did that happen?
Yeah, it was definitely because of the song. And yeah, I was thinking when I was writing the song, I was trying to think of things I could put in it that everybody could kind of sort of relate to. Because girls are so diverse, it was tough to actually write it. But yeah, put Ron's name in there because to me, he's just a part of. Hockey's a big part of the fabric of our country.
Yeah.
And then the person that kind of mediates hockey to us is Ron MacLean, and I guess some would argue even Don Cherry. Those guys are just a staple, really. And so I thought, man, I'll put them in a song, but never thought. I was just tickled. I would be tickled when I wrote the song if Ron would have heard it.
Yeah.
But that he heard it and then wanted to meet me and stuff, that was really cool.
Okay.